Yo, are we really gonna put Jay and Colby and Ketum on the same team as Saya? Like, who's gonna compete? Actually, you know what? I think Lemon Roll has a pretty good chance for it. I think Monk could do it. Toxic, I feel like this man out here, dude. I like his whole set. Like everything about this green set. Love every part of it. We got us Jareem here as well. We got us Eloise going back in with Nasmishka. I love that manga. Dude, the blood fake. Have you seen the recolors, chat? Chat, have you seen the recolors? The blue and the black blood fake sets? They look clean. Rogues are eating so good with our recolors, man. I mean, they basically took like the TBC variation of like the darker purple dark. This one is more black than purple, like dark purple compared to the TBC one, isn't it, dumb? But we're eating good. Saya looking like for Frames Radiance Paladin. Immediate Blessing of Protection. I just try to see if we can dodge the damage out of Nasmishka as the rogue looking for the reset. Dawnlight is gonna hurt though. That's, oh my god, the dot damage is painful. Looking for advantage, but can't really stay in stealth for long. It's gonna go for a step stun, but after Saya, I think got him locked down. Unless he goes for a Trinket, Searing Glare. Goes in for a Trinket, trying to go for land and kick, but it's gonna get blinded out. It's gonna go for getting to the advantage with a meld, or not a meld, with a Shadow Blades. Trying to see if he can make some kind of a play here with some damage. Saya still continuing to pump out numbers at this guy. And this Mishka may be looking for a reset. Does go for a melt club, but does not get to sit in stealth for long. Slow out for Saya with a blind to follow. Good Trinket, doesn't choose to do so. And this Mishka needs something to catch a reset. Next stun is going to be deadly. That Consecration Slow is brutal. No outs for him. And that's going to be a fresh new Dawnlight. Even if the rogue escapes, unless he can get himself a heal for that Dawnlight, I don't know what he could really do. Trying to see if he can make some kind of a damage play versus Saya. Cheat death to follow, but the Paladin hammers him down and hammers home another victory under his belt. Should have been a TBC or Wrathlish recolor set tier 2 again. Yo, that actually would have been a great idea, Jake. I am hoping that, dude, I'd be okay if they went and remastered like TBC, some of the class TBC sets, and even Wrath sets. I'd be okay with it remastered, kind of like how they remastered like the tier 2 sets. I'll be cool with it. Personally, would be really cool with it. I'm good with that. I think that'd be sweet. I'm okay with that. You know, that also would be a controversial one if they took the tier 3, the ones that you can only get on the auction house, right? Black market auction house. Imagine if they brought those back as a remaster version that everybody could get. That would be super controversial. I don't know if they would do that, but I am liking the fact that we got more recolors. There's apparently supposed to be a purple Paladin one that we never got so far. There's some people that are like, wait, where's the cool one? Like, I like what we got, but where's the cool one? Full stun onto Eloise. Let's go for a Trinket. Looking for a bit of reset. Is going to be a complete outscale out of that one. Messiah, he is right now in an advantage. Trying to see if he can keep the chase versus Eloise. Just needs a little bit of dot damage. Eloise needs some kind of a setup. Big stun. Hunt just flies up in the air. Trying to avoid a lot of damage from Saya. Saya staying down below. Trying to see if he can just play damage here. And those hammers are doing the work, though. Oh, my. Got kind of low on health. So the damage of Demon Hunter was starting to build up little by little, but it just wasn't enough. 1 tier 3 so bad, a remaster of it, yo, same. Imagine, yo, hold on, because tier 3, like the Bone Scythe Rogue Armor is the best looking thing in the world, man. Imagine what Demon Hunter, like, imagine if they took that like aesthetic and applied it for a Monk Demon Hunter. You know what I mean? For a Evoker. There's some cool stuff they could do with it. Like a Kel'Thuzad set, but an Evoker with mail armor. That'd be sick. Bone. You know what? Take a Syndragosa, you know, like a bony, frosty undead dragon, and make that into an armor set for them. That'd be so sick. Full missiles out for Jareem. Dude, this chat right now, we're out here doing duels, competing, watching Jareem, trying to see if we can topple down Saya if at all possible, while coming up with some fantastic manga ideas for Blizzard. So, probably not the best place to do this. I might just do that as a separate video full of ideas. Big damage on the Saya. Let's go for lay on hands. There's a massive touch of the magic still. Jareem might just have to go for block here. Missiles still continue to flow out of him. But the damage he's taking is a lot. Doesn't go for greater invis. It's going to have to go for a block. That is so much damage out of the mage, but also so much damage taken, as the Paladin can just put up a Dawnlight and let it just melt the other guy down. I would pay for that. It look good. I feel like somebody... Look, I'm not going to put an idea for Blizzard to like put it up for like $5 a pop or anything. You know what I mean? Like $1 a mog, maybe. I think that'd be pretty fair, right? Get the full set for what? How many classes do we got? 12, 13? Maybe a discount of 10? Something like that, you know what I mean? Maybe. I feel like that would be pretty dystopian though. Make it something you earn in game. I feel like eventually we are going to get to that state. Oh, but that is going to be massive damage out for Saya. I love the side chatters we get. Seraphos, Carapace, and Evoker is a W idea. I thought so too. Lemon rolls second to last as Saya still continued to be the reigning champion of the 1v1 combat, man. Oh, I actually like your enchant. The Shah enchant on the Flames Radiance weapons actually fits so well. I always kind of felt disappointed by that Shah enchant from Mop Remix. Like, it's just not quite Shah. You know what I mean? Like, when I think of Shah, I think of these, like, void-like, smoky monstrosities, twisted and corrupted. But getting this, like, little light, like, shimmer on your weapon just doesn't feel very Shah to me. Mad damage on Saya, maybe looking for a bubble. Oh, doesn't even get a chance. Oh, Lemon just toppled the king. The king has fallen. Which of his subjects is going to avenge him? Jay is going to be up next, so stand by. Lemon just came in for an absolute sweep. I'm sure Saya is going to want to get some payback later down the line from him. But that was amazing, dude. Monk's burst damage is actually wild. With Jay trying to see if he's going to set up back to the Arcane Roots, man. I want to see if he's going to actually play Arcane a lot tonight, or if he's going to switch back to Frost, because I feel like him on Frost is a deadly combo. Try to see if he can start with barrages off of Lemon off the bat. Lemon knows he's going to get slowed down, so he needs to find a way to save a lot of his movement, because playing around a mage with blinks and shimmers and resets and altars, like, it's a very much like, it can be a chess match. So if you can stay mounted to close the gap with Jay, force that blink first, or in cap, that's perfect too. Get some souls, get a root. Right? There goes a knock. That's a counter mobility. You blink, you can counter with another mobility. That sprint does the job. Trying to go for a kick, doesn't quite connect. Poly out for Jay. He stops a lot of the damage from Lemon. That's an opportunity for Jay to go for a full Evo with an Arcane Surge. Could potentially be a ton of damage. Does go for a potentially massive setup here with more missiles. Mad burst, Karma. Hold on, Jay actually bringing in the heat right now. Oh my god! Jay is bringing back the heat. You just give Arcane Mages like an 8% buff here, 4% buff there, bunch of talent buffs here and there, and they're back, baby. My god. Looks like that Mythic Plus buffs do translate pretty well into PvP. With Toxie looking to lock down this Arcane Wizard, trying not to give him any chance to recover, is going to be a poly as Jay's still bleeding out, but not too badly. Toxie does get himself a decent setup with his coins. If he can get himself that Tails coin for a bunch of cosmic damage, a couple of crits in there too, that'd be beautiful. Try to see if he can stay on top of Jay. Jay looking to avoid him, does go for the Novas. Poly does not connect. Vanish out for the Rogue. Cheap Shot does have a Shiv available. That could be potential lots of damage. Jay does not have a block this time. Massive Envenom. Just needs one more. The dots will do it. Oh, Toxie, dude. What is this burst damage out of everybody? First, it is just going to be Saya blasted out with massive. What is it called? The Roomba of Death, the Celestial. Just the pulsating. And then it's just straight up just the Arcane Mage popping off, and now Toxie toppling him down into a full succubus. You see Cobra setting up a... Oh, wait. What? Whoa. How did that succubus break? I'm sorry? I don't know how that succubus broke. That still is going to feed him one bolt. Shadow Fury. Do you have a second bolt? It might not even matter. Toxie is extremely low. Yeah, Toxie is just like, yeah, it's over. Actually, it's over. Cloak of Shadows? Or no? Or no? Yeah, Toxie is going to have to sit and stealth for a while and catch a full reset. Kidney immediately is going to be a succubus. No smoke bomb stops it in place though. That is going to be a wall right after pulling the succubus out. Shiv does connect into a full death mark onto Cobra. Unless you can somehow break it. Yo, that's succubus. Oh, this might be the end of you. Cheat Death is no longer available. Oh, the Infernal. Yeah, that is just a ton. The lockdowns for Warlock are massive. Saya picking up 3, but the King does get toppled. I love how Saya just came out, just like blasting, and then it's just like you guys burst in at the end there. Oh, dampening high enough? Let's burst. That's already, yo, Saya. That came out of left field though, my guy, right? Let's get another one going here.